Marlins baseball on Fox Sports Florida is presented by Leon Medical Center, proud sponsor of Miami Marlins baseball in the safe and healthy community. At it again, another doubleheader. This time it's the Nationals in town, the final home series of 2020. Games 1 and Game 2 comes your way in mere moments. Here we are again inside the broadcast booth. Paul Severino, Todd Hollandsworth. 5 more home games, Holly, and then it's off to the road, but you got to take care of business here in South Florida.
Yeah, you really do. This Nationals team, they've had their issues. They've had their struggles this season, maybe a little World Series hangover, but games 5, you got 5 of them in 3 days, and you got to get at least 3. You really feel like you got a chance to make up some ground right here and take it on the road. So you're finishing, and you're again, that's going to be the conversation in the clubhouse. Guys, let's finish our home stretch of our schedule this season strong.
And how do you start it? You put Sixto Sanchez on the mound. He has done nothing short but impress and live up to the hype thus far.
Well, it's a lot of fun, right? Every time he takes the mound, everybody watches, not just here in South Florida, but all across the nation. He has kind of captivated us all with his upper 90s fastball. More on that during the broadcast. And, I mean, you just see the outstanding numbers. I mean, this is a man that backs down from nothing. I mean, he goes up.
Where is it's 6 o'clock at Marlins Park. Sixto Sanchez takes the mound. He has been great thus far. He talked to Pedro Martinez, his idol, and Pedro asked him, why do you throw the changeup the way you do? And it speaks to this kid's baseball IQ. He had a great answer, Holly, as to why.
Well, the circumstances around that. Here we go. That's right. I was waiting for it. Here, the 2-seam grip, excuse me, and the 4-seam grip. The grip is the same. As the ball's coming out, it's still a circle change on the left, and it's a 2-seam fastball on the right. He wants the pitches to mirror themselves. He wants them to look identical, and they do. And as I always say, the proof is, if you don't believe me right now and you see 2 swings and misses, the proof is in the numbers. 72% of his off-speed pitches are thrown for strikes. That is tops in Major League Baseball. How about this? A swing rate of 64% against that changeup. That is tops in baseball as well, and he also throws it for a strike more than anybody else.
Well, he will have his hands full at least at the top of the lineup. Overall, the Nats offense has struggled recently, but Trey Turner's still great. Juan Soto's still great. Asdrubal Cabrera's over at first. Thames, Gomes, Garcia, Kieboom, Stevenson, and Robles to round it out. So here we go. Sixto Sanchez on the mound. And his first pitch, just as Holly said, is a strike. He does a lot of that. Pours it into the zone with a bunch of his pitches. This is his 6th big league start and the first time that he will face a team a second time around. He faced the Nationals for his major league debut.
Defensively for tonight's ball game, Dickerson getting the start in left, Marte in center, Joyce in right. Your infield, Anderson, Rojas, Chisholm, and Aguilar over at first. Alfaro does the catching. Good to see the big guy back behind the plate. Coop will do the DHing.
I'm going to blame that one on frame rate. They were just speeding up the video. We're not going to accuse anybody of being unsafe. Let's go now. All right. So we've got Corey Dickerson leading things off. Starling Marte's in center, Jesus Aguilar at first, Matt Joyce in right, Brian Anderson in third, Garrett Cooper DHing, Miguel Rojas, we've seen him a couple of times at short already, Jazz Chisholm and Jorge Alfaro rounding out the order for the Miami Marlins tonight up against Eric Fedde. His 7th start this year, has pitched in 10 games total. Seen the Marlins a couple of times throughout his short career, 1-0 with a sub-2 ERA. This year, though, the ERA is up over 5 for the Washington Nationals. Dickerson digs in.